Hi there. I've been thinking. Before I proceed with today's video, I do just want to mention that in addition to doing stuff like this, I also have written a number of books and I offer editing services. So if you're interested in either of those things, I've added a link down below the video. Why is a question that we frequently ask ourselves, often in a very plaintive tone. Why did this happen to me? Why did Fred die? Now, before I go any further, I don't know of anybody called Fred who died recently. I can't really think of anybody I've ever known called Fred, and I hope that no one you know called Fred has died recently. If they have, then substitute the name Tom, Jerry, anything you like into everything that follows. So, why did Fred die? Well, he was hit by a bus, and generally that will do it. But he was also a very clumsy person, and it appears that he just tripped over his feet and fell into the street. He was always bumping into things, falling over, hurting himself. Then again, the bus was early. Now, if the bus had been on time, there would have been no bus there to hit him when he fell. I also hear that the bus driver was distracted at the time. A bee had got into the cabin and he was trying to waft it away. So he didn't even see Fred until the last second. Now, all of those things are why Fred died. They are all causes. We look at an event, we ask, why did this happen? And we look and we see a number of causes for this event. There are a whole range of causes for any event, never just one single cause. But we can also answer the question why in an entirely different way. We can say, for instance, that it was simply Fred's time. Or we can say that Fred was a really bad man and he did terrible things to kittens. When we answer the question in that way, we're introducing a moral, perhaps even a religious element into the answer. We're implying that some kind of force has intervened. Whether you decide to call that force fate or karma or a divine being, it doesn't matter. Something has intervened. And not only has it intervened, it's made some kind of judgment about the character of Fred. And it stepped in to enforce that judgment. When we answer the question in that way, we've moved away from simple questions of causality into questions of meaning and purpose. When we ask the question why, we're often looking not just for causes, but for reasons. We're seeking some meaning in the events that have happened. Well, there is no meaning intrinsic to events. Meaning and purpose are something that we as human beings introduce into the world. We are the purveyors of meaning and purpose. If a bad thing happens to you or someone that you love, don't search for some kind of intrinsic meaning in the event. Ask rather, how can I make this event meaningful? Well, at least think about it.